We are right where all of those ramps and Darrell Carter Parkway will come together right in this spot. And you can see this diverging diamond set up here.
Eric Schnetzer's family waited a long time for this day. His wife echoed a similar message to State Attorney Monique Worrell, saying, "Don't let anger get the best of you while you're on the road."
Nancy, we just got here about 10 minutes ago, but what I can tell you so far is the information that we do know, and that is that 2 men did die here at this construction site.
We spoke to a woman who ran over the sinkhole just after midnight early Friday morning. It was pitch black in this area, and she said she didn't know what it was. She thought she hit somebody. Turns out it was this giant sinkhole forming along Wymore Road.
We're standing here under these trees, but I am still sweating, and the second you step out from under the shade, you can still feel that extreme heat.
You can see the glass door of this coffee shop is shattered, and there's at least 5 bullet holes. All of that left behind when officers say a man charged at them with a weapon and they opened fire. That's why they are taking no chances here this morning, even though it hasn't really gotten very much below freezing out here. They are doing everything they can to protect their crops. In fact, you can see back here the blueberries. They have water spraying over top of those this morning. Those kicked on about 3:45 this morning.
It is a very cold day here in De Leon Springs, and people are still enjoying the water. I mean, we've been told that this water is 72 degrees year round. So you can see all that fog that's built up on the top. You can see people also just enjoying the water.
We're working to find out exactly how much this fire is going to impact that. I want to show you what it looks like out here right now. You can see the Orange County fire truck in front of the back loading dock into the West Concourse here. And if you look inside, you can also see some of the setup for the Ulta Beauty World show that's going to be going on here. Some of those booths and the decorations inside. We do know that this reported fire happened around 3 o'clock this morning, a little after 3 o'clock. And it does appear that the fire is out right now.
And so we're on I-4 on the westbound side right now, between Champions Gate, heading towards Haines City. And as you can see, we are about to pass this depression on the roadway that has been causing this road closure.
Florida Highway Patrol says the traffic light was green for drivers, but that the bicyclist crossed the road and was hit by the driver accused of taking off. And then they say a second driver hit the victim, but stopped and waited for first responders to arrive.
I talked to the man who says he owns this building behind me. He says he rents it out to different business owners. He didn't know anything about Sheriff Lopez getting arrested until just a few hours ago when I personally told him. I then spoke with him off camera explaining those charges Sheriff Lopez faces, and now we want to make sure you at home know what's at stake.
It really does, Michelle, when you think about it, because you have people showing up here with a range of emotions as they go inside the Pulse building that has been largely closed to everyone except first responders and city personnel for the last 9 years.
This debris on the ground, it's from the work of a local tree service company that came out here free of charge to help the shelter after last night's storm caused this large oak tree to split, nearly falling into an area of where volunteers and pets usually play.
You can see this boarded up door and the temporarily closed sign right next to it. If you take a close look, it's not hard to see why. You can see in this window what looks to be a bullet hole. And if we go a little bit further down here, you can see another one just here. But that's not it. If you go over to this trash can, there's a few more.
And rip currents are really bad right now, which is why you'll see that warning flag waving and lifeguards spread out. At last check, Beach Safety says there were no rescues today so far, but yesterday was a busy one with a couple people who had to be pulled from the water.
We know 4 people were treated for medical conditions here, but fortunately no one was seriously hurt, and it happened on the second floor of this apartment building back here. In fact, you can see some of the scorch marks there, but this is what we're seeing out here leading up to the second floor units of these buildings. They have these unsafe stickers put on the wall saying that there's structural issues and wood rot here, and these are throughout the complex of this apartment building. Freeze after freeze, a lot of crops damaged, and they're taking no chances today. Right back here is the blueberry fields. You can see it from the roof here at Southern Hill Farms, and they have the water running here. It's been running since about 3:45 this morning. That's when the temperatures dropped down to about 33 degrees, getting very close to that dangerous spot for the blueberries, but they think they're going to be okay. Then over here, again, 120 acres at this farm, a lot of crops to deal with. And if you look on the left-hand side there, you can see some water flowing in the distance as well. That's where they planted some corn. They wanted to make sure that corn made it through this cold temperature as well.